Hi, everybody. This is Tia Bottom with Time Marker Photography and Legacy Living with Tia. I have a Facebook group called Empowering Time Markers where I interview amazing women of value. And this week I have my lovely friend from grade school. She's been my best friend most of my life, Jessica Schlafer. And just started her business. It's called Jessica Schlafer Creative Force, which is amazing because she is the most creative force person I know. So welcome, Jessica. Thanks for being here with us. How are you?
Thank you.
Tell everybody about yourself.
Okay, so I'm doing great. I just started the business. It's crazy. It's been a lot of work, but it's so worth it. It's been just fun, kind of just launching everything. I did the social media launch a couple of weeks ago, I think with the 22nd, I think. And that was really fun. I did a live and a lot of people watched and were really, really sweet and encouraging, and just I really loved everybody kind of chiming in and cheering me on from the sidelines, hearing from old friends. And I, it's been so fun and like just exciting getting little things from the government like in the mail with my LLC, that the launch from that, like really fascinating learning and like a learning curve with everything going forward.
Yes. Tell me what about writing? Because that's what it is. It's about you're a writer
Yes.
and you write all sorts of things except for poetry.
No.
F that, right?
Mm, nope.
So, tell me, what do you love most about writing?
I think to me it's really the escape. I love the whole thing about just kind of getting into the character, getting into the moment of creating a world where someone else's it's someone else's life, and kind of stepping outside of my life and just creating this character or this person or this situation where I can, maybe it's my fantasy, or maybe it's just some idea I had where I can and put forth an idea, this idea or this dream I had, or something somebody mentioned to me that I thought was funny or scary or something I just wanted to think about and
Explore.
explore, and I just wanted to put it on paper, and it's just what I love to do.
Mhm. I will tell everybody that you are an amazing writer. Like, I never want to stop reading. When you give me something, I don't know how you do it, but you write in such a way that I'm like, I need more. I need more. So, thank you for sharing with me some of
Thank
your
you.
writing, and I think you're brilliant.
Thank you.
Besides that, but that
Not
just
just
adds
pretty.
on to the sparkle of you. So
We
I know you're a mom,
Yeah.
and you are really close with your families,
Mhm,
and you have amazing hobbies that you do together. Can you tell
mhm.
me some things that you do?
They love to camp. Not me so much because I'm pretty and I like to be sparkly. Um, they, so they love camping. We like to do traveling. My son and I like to pick a destination, like a city in North Carolina where we live, and we'll go to that city and kind of explore. Um, Different, like the history. He really loves history, so we'll explore like the historical parts of that city, and kind of he loves military stuff like that, so he'll pick, like we went to Jacksonville, North Carolina a couple of weeks ago, and it's a big marine town, so he did some marine exploring, and then he picked like the most expensive restaurant to eat out at, so we had a really expensive dinner. Um, but we did some exploring, and a few years ago, I remember specifically we went to New Bern, North Carolina, and he took his shoes off and jumped off the Riverwalk into the river, and that's one of my favorite memories of him just jumping into the river. So that's
Aw,
like our thing, that we like to just travel, just pick a destination and go, and that's what we do for the weekend.
oh, I love that. How old is he now?
He's 13. 13. I just, and you know, I'm really tall. I'm 5'11". I'm shrinking in my old age, but he is now 6'1" at 13. I cannot believe it. He's a giant, and I just love that kid.
Yeah, I love him too. He is super sweet.
He's a good kid.
So tell me, what's your favorite place ever that you've ever been?
Oh, of course, you know, it's Disney.
I know,
I
I
love
know.
I-
That's why I asked.
you were waiting for me to say it.
Yeah.
As you know, it's home. It's like you walk in and it's like the smell. We get up and we go early and we watch the opening show, and I get teary-eyed watching the opening show. And I'm like, I remember when Adam was really little, watching him watch the show and like sobbing, like full blown, like tears, like, "Ah." and and we go in and I'm like sobbing, like walking through, like I'm able to take my baby to Disney, and the smells of Main Street, like the confectionery and all that stuff. And Disney just puts the whole thing into, I love it. I'm even like, I'm writing a blog post about Disney, like why I'm never too old for Disney. That's going to be on my website is when that launches. That's going to be
Should
one
be
of
this month, right? Because this airs
yeah,
in April. We're recording this in March.
yeah, April 22nd, my website will be up and running, so check me out. But yeah, but what one of my blog posts, why I'm never going to be too old for Disney. Working title. But yeah, I really love it. I love the rides. I love the characters. I love to meet them. I don't care how many times I've seen Mickey Mouse. I still cry when I see Mickey Mouse. He's the man. I love it. I'm surrounded by Disney. The stuff behind me is all Disney memorabilia, pictures from Disney. It's my place.
Yeah, I mean, I feel the same way. We are Disney sisters.
Yeah, I know. My sister and I, we talk about when the kids are older, we're going to take a trip, like the sister trip to Disney World, where we're going to just the two of us go. And I can't wait until those kids are old enough and we don't have to take them.
That's fun. It's coming sooner than later, that's for sure. Oh.
My nephew had his cap and gown on the other day, and I was like, "Holy cow! This is not real."
Yeah, I mean, I'm right there too.
Oh,
So I know that you have other hobbies too. You like sewing, right?
so I
Or you like
try.
projects?
I do projects. I'm okay with sewing. We did when the pandemic first hit, we did my mom and my sister and we sewed a whole lot of masks. I'm not That's about as far as my sewing capability goes. But I do crocheting. I can do there's this special yarn, it's called Loop It yarn, and it's looks like knitting because my friend tried to teach me how to knit with knitting needles, and I had a temper tantrum and threw them on the floor. And the knitting did not work out, but I can crochet. I make blankets, I make scarves. I'm actually going to do some of those. People have the problem with the masks and they hurt the ears.
Mhm.
I'm going to make some of those bands with the buttons on them so that you can put them on the back of your head. So I'm going to make a whole bunch of those, and so people can have those so that kind of ease on your ears.
That's smart.
Yeah. I do latch hooks, made a couple of pillows with my latch hooks. I actually made some garland for my Christmas tree out of some yarn.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah,
Didn't see that. Did you post it?
I did. I did. Where were you?
I obviously was not paying
It was
attention.
on one of my 3 Christmas trees.
Yes, your family and Christmas go hand in hand. You guys are definitely, you celebrate and do Christmas big.
I go a little Christmas crazy. I don't want to. Yeah, it's a thing. It's an illness, I'd like to say. Yeah. I have me personally have 3 Christmas trees. So I'm actually kind of working toward having just a Disney Christmas tree.
Right.
That's going to be a thing.
Of course.
Mhm. Yeah,
I mean,
it'll be a thing eventually.
It makes sense.
Yeah, of course.
So tell me, what do you have coming up? I know, let me just spoiler alert, this Saturday, you're going to talk to everybody about how to make your resume sparkle. So I'm
Yes.
looking forward to that because you do resumes, cover letters, all of the things.
Yes.
Tell me what else
Yeah.
you have.
Um, I've got the resume, the how to make your resume sparkle. That's of course coming up every Friday on my website and on my socials. I do the top five Friday. So there's gonna be different tips and tricks depending on what I feel like for that Friday. It might be a resume tip. It might be something different for different writing tip or trick. Just check it out on the socials on the website. Of course, the website launched on the 22nd, and I've got working on a book. I've kind of paused that, but I've got to really get back on board with it. It's really such a the book has been like just really have enjoyed writing it, and I really it's on my actually list of April goals. I've got my goals over here. Um, to really get back on board with it because it's been so cathartic writing it. And I want it to be the whole thing. So once I get this book back on board and back on get going with it, it's going to be the whole like I want it to be done by May. I really do. It's been so, and I know Tia's been reading it.
Yeah, it is
And
amazing.
thank you.
Amazing. I am so proud of you and I cannot wait to see it in print, like in book form. Um, I've always known you to be an amazing person and writer, and I'm so blessed to have you in my life, like on so many levels that I can't even describe. But thank you so much for doing this. I'm going to post all your links down below and people should follow you. You're funny and relatable and awesome and so smart. And I just love you. So thank you so much for doing this with me.
I love you. Thank you for having me. This was fun.
I mean, I know your sarcasm, so I'm not sure.
No. That was a real one.
Yeah, that's a little glimpse into our friendship. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Check out our links in the description down below. And thanks for watching.